Hi there, it's me Audrina Lane here, and we're on this week's interviewee, which is a good friend of mine called Toya Richardson, and she's asked me if I would read this scene from her book Desire Unleashed, which is The Eternal Love of the Seekers, Book 8. And it's where Drew and Elise admit that they love each other. He's her father's best friend and 1,000 years older than her. They are Atlanteans and immortal. They are my favourite couple, and I just feel that this was such a powerful scene. He's just told her he's leaving and not coming back. So here we go. Desire Unleashed by Toya Richardson. By the way he was talking, Elise knew it was all a lie. She also understood the real reason for him leaving, and she couldn't allow it to happen. Not while she still had breath in her body and a place for him in her heart. Please don't go, Drew. You just can't. Don't leave me alone. I couldn't bear it. He stood up then and came to stand in front of her, pain and torment marring his handsome face. Give me one good reason why I should stay here, Elise. I can't think of any that wouldn't end without the shit hitting the fan big time. She never hesitated with her response, not even for a second, as she whispered back to him, "Because I love you, and I want you here with me. I want to be in a serious relationship with you. You're an integral part of my life and always will be. Without you by my side, I'm nothing. I don't care what anyone else thinks, and that includes my parents. Tammy, Nate and Steve know how I feel about you, and they think we should give us a chance. But if you don't want this too, then tell me now and I won't mention it again. And when you leave here, I'll let you go with my blessing." Drew was amazed by her admission to him, and it stunned him. His heart pumped forcefully in his chest, and his blood sang with a victory song in his ears. This woman, whose love for him was in her eyes, had captured him body, mind and soul on each and every single level. She gave him hope for their future together, and deep down in his lonely, sad soul, he knew she was perfect for him. Elise was everything he dreamed about in his ideal woman. Intelligent, sexy, wild, funny, romantic, loyal, and his, if he chose to admit his very strong feelings for her. Elise watched Drew closely while he took in her words and waited for him to give her the answer she wanted most in the world. And as the time slowly ticked by and he made no move to claim her, she realised that the longer she waited for his response, the more likely the answer she didn't want to hear. When she could bear it no longer, she shrugged in defeat and started to turn away from him. "Oh well, I guess I've got my answer then. Have a nice life, Drew, and I want you to know that I'll never love anyone the way I love you." She hunched her shoulders and lowered her head. Drew saw the sadness and resignation in her eyes, and suddenly he had a reality check. She'd declared her love to him, a bold and brave thing for her to do. What was the worst her parents and other relatives, for that matter, could do to him? Hate him and never speak to him again? Whatever happened, he knew that as long as he had this woman by his side, he'd put up with any crap or torture that was thrown at him. He only knew he'd live to regret it forever if he let her walk out of his life now, without even giving their love a chance. Acting on pure instinct, he moved swiftly towards her and captured her hand in his, and pulled her gently to him. When she stood directly in front of him, he put his hands around her waist and pulled her even closer and just looked at the love in her adoring eyes, love for him alone. He took her hands away and reverently cupped her face in them. He spoke to her in a voice as soft as a summer breeze. "I really should walk away from you, you know, but I can't. The last of my defences have been broken down with your admission for me. I'm willing to face anything that life throws at us, as long as I have you here with me for the rest of eternity. I love you too, Elise, more than you can ever imagine. In fact, I've loved you for a very long, long time." Now, Toya says that this is one of her favourite scenes from the book. It's because it's her favourite couple and their love is the strongest, and the tension is both sexual and mental between them, and it's extremely potent. And I would actually say that I completely agree. Having read this aloud, I am intrigued to know what happens next, I have to say. And if that's done, if reading this has done that to me, then I hope that you listening to me read it may tempt you into popping back through the interview, and you'll find Toya's Amazon page, and why not click on Desire Unleashed, Eternal Love of the Seekers, Book 8. Or, let's face it, if that's Book 8, then there must be another 7 to go, so grab all 7, grab all 8. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this little extract from me, Audrina Lane, and I'll see you again for the next interview. So take care, and bye for now.